Welcome to week 12. First trimester home stretch. You, Mama, are so close to the wonderful rest of the second trimester. In only a week's time, your body will regain some of its lost energy that has gone into growing your baby from only one single cell into the 2-inch long baby that weighs approximately 2 ounces, which now dwells happily within your womb. Your baby has now grown to this size, which fits almost the full length of your palm. Just 4 weeks ago, your baby was only the size of what is now your baby's head. Your baby has grown so much in just a short time. All of your baby's vital organs have moved into the proper position and will continue to develop throughout the second trimester. Your provider will tell you that once you reach the second trimester, your chances of miscarriage will significantly decrease. Your baby is measuring in at what is described as the size of a lime. Although if we use our reference from The Touch of Life, our baby is much smaller than the size of a lime. What a beautiful replication of the life growing inside that I feel privileged to hold in my hand. Your baby now has room to move around, and at this size they can twist and turn using all of their extremities of their newly formed body. Your baby can now make a fist and move those sweet fingers and toes. They can curl their tiny toes towards the base of their foot, and they even have tiny nails growing within the nail beds. But that's not all. Your baby's intestines are now beginning to become defined by the forming of abdominal wall. Without the presence of the abdominal wall, the intestines were able to extend out into the umbilical cord. But this stage is coming to an end as baby continues to develop. Your baby is sensitive to touch now, and the reflexes are becoming a protective response to outside stimuli. As this happens, the uterus is also beginning to extend outside of the protective pubic bone of your pelvis. Soon you will be able to feel the top of the uterus, which is termed the fundus, in the coming weeks. Shortly, your baby will be able to perceive your loving presses and caresses upon your belly. The uterus is about 1 inch deep under the skin, so there are no worries that your baby will not be safe. Your baby will be nice and protected within their current home until birth. Please, however, be careful of any jolts or abrupt movements. You should treat your body as a tabernacle, protecting the precious contents that you are carrying. Yes, that may mean saying no to playing games that require contact, or staying away from theme park rides, despite how much fun you are missing out on. This pregnancy journey is a sacrifice, and you are the honored carrier of the special gift of your child. No moment of monetary fun is worth losing a gift so special, such as that of a child. Pregnancy can bring to the forefront situations that you were previously managing well to feel extreme. This scenario can make headaches that are common at this week in pregnancy to become debilitating. After speaking with your doctor, you may try Tylenol, which is often approved in pregnancy. Also, applying warm or cold compresses depending on your preference, can help soothe the aching pregnancy body or mind. Massage or acupressure or acupuncture, in addition to exercise, depending on your budget, can also aid the body to feel good as the baby develops. Please speak with your doctor if you have little or no support or are feeling overwhelmed. Situational depression is when certain situations make you feel sad, down, or depressed, but you can bounce back in a few hours' time. Whereas pregnancy depression is when the feeling will not be lifted from your persona, and this is when you need your doctor's support as well as your family's. An array of symptoms are typical to feel, including dizziness now that you are pumping more blood per minute in order to aid in the growth of your baby. The blood in your body will increase anywhere from 30 to 50% at different periods of pregnancy, and this can lead you to feel slightly short of breath. The hormone progesterone actually expands your lungs during pregnancy, so you can take deeper breaths. However, this does not mean you feel like you can take deeper breaths. So trying to maintain slow breathing, especially while exercising, can really help, or resting lying down instead of sitting. I know some of this information may feel contradictory to itself, and if you ever feel uncomfortable about anything, please don't look to the advice of random people, for your baby is far too precious to chalk up the advice of strangers. Only your doctor can provide diagnostic information, because there are real medical conditions that can creep up in pregnancy and mask typical symptoms that happen every day. If your doctor feels everything is functioning typically with your body and your baby, then you can follow the advice of individuals that are stating from experience. If, despite advice from your doctor or another person you have not been exercising, this might be a good week to plan to incorporate exercise again. This week will start your journey to alleviate the morning sickness in most cases over the next coming days or weeks. And your energy may begin to slowly increase. So incorporating mild to moderate exercise, 30 minutes a day, can really boost your mood and help you feel more engaged throughout the day. Drinking 8-10-ounce cups of water, which is advised during pregnancy, will keep you staying hydrated. This can seem like a lot, but it is very easy to become dehydrated, especially in the summer. Breast tenderness and needing to use the bathroom should also dramatically decrease. But remember, every body is different, and what is typical to a large group of pregnant individuals may not be typical to you. Remember, pregnancy is a great sacrifice given forth for the child developing inside. Pregnancy stress is real, and many times our loved ones don't understand the extra hormones that cause someone who is pregnant to become easily overwhelmed. Making sure that we make moments for prayer and rest are vital to staying calm and refreshed as a mommy. Asking for help is a necessary skill that we as mothers must learn to reach out for. Yes, it combats our pride because we must reach outside ourselves for assistance, but it also helps us to stay humble. Humility is another virtue that most of us do not believe we need to grow in, but we must learn humility through humiliation. I am not meaning purposely humiliating oneself, but being strong as we make requests to our family members who may respond strongly as being opposed or may make fun of us for asking for assistance, because they may not understand service as active love. So as we are faced with this form of humiliation, our response will speak volumes about our inner levels of peace and growth, which lead us to becoming closer to becoming humble. Surrender and trust in God are vital during this time, as time passes throughout the duration of your pregnancy. Because although this 9-month period of pregnancy seems to pass quickly for everyone around you, you may just feel like it is such a slow and strenuous process. Be assured that God is working within you to create this life, and this life deserves every sacrifice that you are working to produce for your child. Praying prayers of thanksgiving to God, even before you receive a reward, is a way of giving to God what He deserves. He has given you this beautiful child. And through this process of pregnancy, and even though pregnancy happens all over the world, many times per day, your child is unique and special soul. Your child is a unique and special soul that can never be replicated again. Thank God for the child inside and rejoice that you are in the final home stretch of the first third of your pregnancy journey. I will leave you with a quote and a prayer as well. Saint Gianna Beretta Molla said, "The secret of happiness is to live moment by moment and to thank God for what He is sending us every day in His goodness." This is a prayer to Saint Anne. O good Saint Anne, who has the incomparable privilege of bringing into the world her who was to become the Mother of God, I come to place myself under your special care. I confide myself to you, together with the child I am carrying. Thousands of children owe you, glorious Mother of Mary, the life of the body and the grace of baptism. Hence, I wish in my turn, to place my whole confidence in you. Make me keep in mind the precautions I need to take so as not to endanger in any way the health, good qualities, or the eternal salvation of the child whose very existence God has placed in my care. Obtain for me the virtues you did teach her, who was to be the Mother of God, so I may afterwards instill and develop them in the heart of my child. O good Saint Anne, protect me today and forever. I know that you will not refuse your intercession to a mother who invokes you with confidence. Amen. I hope to see you next week, my friend, as we start the second trimester.